Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki fateh. Let's start with the Mool Mantra today. Join in with me. एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निरपाओ निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद जप आद सच जुगाद सच है पी सच नानक होसी पी सच वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की fateh. Have you realized, right, that nowadays in society it's become almost like ordained to complain, right? Like you literally have to complain to fit in society. It was about a few weeks ago. I was in my maths class and I was just doing my work, and then my maths teacher just breaks out and she just says, she gets so angry about the rain outside, and she's like, because it starts chucking it outside, because that's just how UK weather is. Right now it's actually quite decent. It's like 30 degrees. There was like a heat wave recently, but it started chucking it down outside, and my maths teacher absolutely breaks out, right? She's like, oh my god, it's raining, UK weather, all this. She just starts complaining, and it just hit me, right? I turned over to my friend, and I looked at him, and he was agreeing with her too, right? And it just hit me that it's become so ordained to complain. Like everyone complains about anything that they can get grasp of, right? Nowadays, like the weather, like how like petty is that if you think about it? And I do it, you do it, we all do it. Like if you look back at your previous conversations, the conversations that you're even going to have today, yeah, you're probably going to end up complaining about something, choosing something to complain about, anything. Mainly in the UK it's about weather, British weather, right, and all these things. But there's other things like having little disagreements, complaining about people, how people are, how people act, like people made these promises and they never did it, complaining about politics. A lot of old people complain about politics. And yeah, people literally only come together. Most people only come together to talk shit. That's what most people do. Most relationships are just people come together, they have a little bit of fun, they have a little bit of chat, but most of their conversation time, right? Most of their time together is spent just complaining about things. It's become so normal to just complain, right? I just did GCSEs and so many people were complaining about it, right? There's so many things that people complain about, and this is what is holding most of the population back, right? Why is this so bad? Why is complaining about the weather, complaining about these little things bad? Because it gives you a negative outlook in life. You just ruin your mood for absolutely no reason, right? And you start manifesting negativity in your life. You could wake up and you could look outside and you could look at the rain and you could see it as beautiful. You could wake up, you could stretch, you could look at the rain, you could be in a calm, relaxed mood. Or you could wake up and look at the rain and be like annoyed and be like, oh my god, it's raining, this, that, I have to walk in the rain, I have to do this, it's wet outside, oh it's dull. Why would you reflect that into your mood? And all of this feeds your anger. It's like these small situations add up over time, right? But if you get annoyed by the weather, or if you get annoyed by something little, imagine when the bigger problems come. When the way bigger problems come in life, because life's gonna hit you with the right hook soon, yeah? And when it does, then all that you're gonna do is sit there and complain. That's all you're gonna do. And you're not gonna get anywhere, you're just gonna sit there and be angry about it and frustrated about it. I became an uncle at the age of 5, and it's been one of the like main reasons for my development in my life. But it's also really tested me, because kids can be like a full-time job. They're like so exhausting. They're so exhausting. And you end up getting like frustrated at them for like the stupidest, littlest things, right? Like something so stupid, like them messing the room, or them spilling something, or smashing some glass, or just not listening, right? And it's really tested me, and it's shown me how angry I can get about little stupid things. And it's really made me reflect, and like sit down and reflect on like my actions and how I react. And in the past like recent months, as my like nephew and niece grow older, they can actually like talk and have intellectual conversations. I've been having way more arguments with them, because they can actually like fight for what they're saying, right? They can just waffle on, right? Even though they might be wrong, but they won't accept that. And I found the same thing happens between me and my friends, like sometimes, where we get a little disagreement and we drag it on. It's something so stupid and we just drag it on. We keep on dragging it on because both of us don't want to say that we're wrong. Both of us don't want to take responsibility and admit that we're wrong, right? And this is anger. This is the power of anger. It's so interesting if you think about it. Anger doesn't really exist. It's not really there. You create it. If you think about it, in that scenario where someone makes you angry, no, they don't. No one makes you angry. You make yourself angry. Because let's put you in that scenario again. Any scenario that's day to day, that makes you angry or gives you like a negative mood, right? Put yourself back in that scenario, right? And now look at it from an outsider's perspective. You choose to be angry. It's not someone else's choice to just make you angry. That's not how it works. It's how you react. And the thing about anger is, right, is that it makes you feel so right in the moment. You feel so sick, like in the moment, like, yeah, I'm the one who's right. I'm the one who's winning the argument. I'm gonna tell this person off and say this and prove that I'm right. That's what anger does. Because you might be right, yeah, that someone didn't do this or didn't hold up to what they were saying or did something wrong, right? But you are not right to get angry. You are not right to get angry. And 90% of the time, not even 90% of the time, 99% of the time, it's for stupid little things. But if you step back, if you just step back, like step outside of your mind, like your mind frame, and come back to reality, you realize that there's literally no point of getting angry. There's 0 point of getting angry. And so how do you tackle this anger? Well, personally for me, there was so many things that helped me with anger, but one main thing was just a very simple like mindset shift, mindset change. And that was realizing that everything is within hukum. Everything is within hukum. I think a spider's on me. Everything is within hukum. Even that spider that just came on me, that's within hukum. It's in the command, the will of that one. It's in the will of that one. It's in the will of Vaheguru, right? That you are watching this video right now. Right as I speak, you're watching this video on YouTube, on whatever, right? And I'm talking to you. And you're holding your phone. You're watching this on the TV. You're watching this on the laptop. Everything is within the will of that one. And once you, like, you'll never fully understand it until you actually merge with them, yeah? Until you like gain Brahm Gyan, yeah? But when you just deep it, you sit down and you deep it and you understand, right, that everything is hukum. Like every particle that is placed around you, everything, right, is hukum. Then you just realize, what's the point of getting angry? What's the point of getting annoyed? You step back and you realize that Maharaj is doing everything, and Maharaj does everything in a good, like, in a good way. They do everything perfectly. Because you would agree that Maharaj is perfect, right? They are the only perfect thing, because they are everything, right? And they can't make a mistake. So whatever is happening in the moment, it was supposed to happen anyway. So what's the point of getting angry at it? It's pretty useless. So enjoy the moment more than anything. Enjoy the moment. Have no expectations. This is the big takeaway. By understanding Hukum, you have no expectations. Because you know that whatever Maharaj does is best for you. So you can just lay back, you can just relax, and just watch this kid, right? This play of life, this kid of life, just unravel. And you can just laugh at like the little stupid things that come your way, because you know that you're not below it, that you don't need to slip to this anger, that you're above it. Not in an egotistical way, but in a way that, yeah, anger is below you. You wouldn't stoop down to that level, right? So no expectations. Don't blame anyone, and take responsibility. Take responsibility for your anger, for whatever happened, right, in the situation. Take responsibility. You do the right thing. You don't need to become angry. And manifest your reality. This helps you manifest your reality, right? We are all like sitting in a vibration. We're all sitting in this like right? And we're all giving off vibrations, because you have the jyot of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, right? Man tu jyot swaroop hai, apni mool pachan. In this vessel, right? In this body, yeah? There is the jyot of Vaheguru. And that can manifest whatever it wants, if it puts its mind to it with love, with pyar. Yeah? So if you sit here and you take a more positive outlook in life, you will manifest positivity into your life, because you have the power to do anything you want. So instead of vibrating negativity, vibrate positivity, and it will spread in your family, in your household. The more positive you are, the more positive your family will be. Just by not reacting and getting angry one time will help that other person not get angry at you, will help other people around you that look at you, look up to you, like my niece and nephew, right? They will copy you too. They'll be inspired. Another thing I'd say is have gratitude, because once you understand that everything's Hukum, you'll start to have gratitude, right? Have gratitude. Be more grateful for what position you are in life right now. Like you're in life, because you have much more than you think, right? Like personally, me, from my point of view, I've got so much in life. I've got so much in life. I've got food, I've got a place to stay, I've got this like beautiful big forest, right? I've got dogs barking at me, if you can hear that. But there's so much to be grateful for. And personally, what I do is I sit down and I write 3 things I'm grateful for. Sorry, I'm getting kind of distracted by this dog. I hope you can still hear me. Gratitude journaling. Write 3 things that you're grateful for every morning and why. Yeah? Another thing is Simran. This is the last thing I want to touch on. Sit down and do Simran. Sit down and just jap the Guru Mantra of Vaheguru. And that will calm your mind. You will always go back to Seva, Sangat and Simran. Those are the things that will help you overcome Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar, lust, anger, greed, pride, attachment. That's how you overcome this. By overcoming your mind. If you win the mind, you conquer the world. Conquer the mind, conquer the world. Right? So anger isn't a part of you. It attacks you, but remember, you aren't in anger. You aren't within that anger. The anger is attacking you. Separate yourself from that anger. You can stop that anger. And you can fight back with Maharaj. Maharaj is there every step. That's all I have for this video. If you want to help keep me running this channel, and then I've got a donation link in the top link in the description below. And if you want to talk to me or talk to other people on this journey of Sikhi, yeah, then I've got a Khalsa Brotherhood in the Second link in the description below. Tomorrow is not a promise, so do what you can today. Go outside, enjoy your life, and when you get angry, just stop, just pause, take a breath, realize that it is all within the play of Maharaj. Everything, every particle is perfectly placed by Maharaj. So just place your faith in them. I know it will be hard sometimes, especially when there's tough times in your life. And it will be hard not to get angry, not to cry. But as long as you put your faith in Maharaj, and as long as you accept the hukam of Vaheguru, you'll be fine. That's all I have for today's video. Forgive me for all the mistakes in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.